Good evening, guys. What's going on? It is 7:29 p.m. here in Florida, and this is going to be a short one, man. It's going to be a short little 30-minute stream. I got to wake up super early tomorrow, so it's going to be an early night, and I'm tired. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. Yeah, man. So, what's going on? What's on your mind? Let's shoot the shit. Star Wars or not? What's been going on? Hope you had a good weekend. It is Monday, September 13th? Yes, 13th. The only thing on my mind right now is I have a Chicago trip in about a week and a half. Yeah, in about a week and a half, I will be in Chicago with my wife for my buddy's wedding. And you know, before like a big trip or something like that, you know, I don't know about you guys, but like before a big trip, I always, I don't know, my brain turns to mush, and that's all I can think about, you know. But anyway, good to see you guys. Caleb Kemp and Swishfish, thank you so much for the first super chats of the stream. I appreciate that, man. Caleb says, hello there. Hello there, right back at you, Caleb. I saw some pictures of you in some Metallica shirts. I dig it, man. Hope you're enjoying the music. Mr. Kenobi. General Kenobi. But cheers, Caleb. Hope the new apartment is treating you well, man. And I appreciate that. And Swishfish says, hey, Greedo, just got home. Gonna sit down and work on our Quest infrastructure. We'll listen to your stream in the background. Hope your day is well. Nice, man. So Swish is actually a part of an MMO development team. Don't really know too much about it at the moment. But pretty damn excited to check it out. In terms of video game genres, MMOs are the ones that, like, I get an itch for more than anything else. It's weird, man. Like, there's something about, whether it be like a sandbox MMO like Ultima Online or Star Wars Galaxies, or even a hyper-linear MMO like The Old Republic or WoW or Elder Scrolls Online, something very linear and just kind of like run-of-the-mill, you know, level up gaming. I have such a just an itch to jump in and like quest. I don't know, man. But anyway, cheers, Swish. I appreciate it. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. It'd be fun to be a part of a group like that for sure. What's with the beep boop? I've been using beep boop for like 10 years on my live streams. All right. What's up, Bick? Good to see you, man. Are you going to experiment with shorts? I feel like with your creativity and humor, you could have success with it. Yeah, I would love to. You know, I used to do a lot more little skits and stuff like that back in the day. But I haven't really done that in a while. Occasionally, I'll do something inside of one of my videos. But yeah, I mean, I guess maybe the last one that I did was, I did like a pandemic video where I was hallucinating that I saw, I don't really, what was that video called? Do you guys remember that? I put helmets on sticks and I put them around my dining room table and I was like hallucinating staying in the house. It was early in the pandemic in 2021. I don't really, or 2020 rather, and I don't really remember exactly what that video was, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, I need to do more shit like that, Bick, for sure. Monday was good, Alexander. Thanks for asking, man. Pretty lazy all around. Mondays, my daughter goes to school for half the day, and then, you know, I go pick her up, and we kind of hang out for the rest of the day. That's my Monday. That's my Monday, and my Friday. That's my Monday and my Friday. So, yeah, man. Anyway, cheers. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much. Ever watched Solaris? I just saw it. Very ethereal. Is that the Russian one? Is that the? Let me look this up. Is that the one I'm movie? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah. Okay. 1972 Soviet science fiction art film based on Stanislav's 1961 novel of the same name. I've never seen this. I will. Let me look at my files. Let me look in. Oh, one sec.
Football? Raiders hosting the Ravens tonight for Monday Night Football. Sorry about that loss for the Jags yesterday, man.
Do not apologize.
My Vikings came back down 14 but feel they're not 27 to 24. Best of luck to
Nice, Nick. Thank you so much, man. And Chris, thank you both. Give me one sec. I appreciate that, guys. Oscar, I've never seen Solaris. I was looking in my I have a big folder on my computer, or entire external or internal hard drive that's just devoted to movies. And I thought I've had Solaris in there for a long time, but turns out I do not. So no, I don't. Oh, I see. There's a 1976 version. There's a 1972 version. There's a 2002 version. 2002 has George Clooney in it. Which one did you see, Oscar? Interesting. I'll have to check this out. Oscar, we finally watched. Me and my wife watched on Annihilation over the weekend. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. It makes me want to watch more out there sci-fi movies, you know. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Everybody was great in it. Good ending. I thought it was pretty good. 1972 version, of course. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'll check that one out first whenever I get around to it. It's one of those movies that I have had my eye on for a very, very, very long time, and I've just never seen it. Just never have seen it. But a haunting meditative film that uses sci-fi to raise complex questions about humanity and existence. Nice. All right. Right up my alley. I'll check it out. I'm going to leave it up in my browser just so I don't forget about it. It's almost 3 hours long. Oh, goodness. It's almost 3 hours long. Dude, I've gotten to the point... I'm eventually going to see it, but I've gotten to the point where anything over an hour and a half is just too much work. Like, oh, this movie's an hour and 55 minutes. Do I really want to be up until 11 o'clock? Is that not sad? That's how it is, man. Anyway, cheers, Oscar. I appreciate you bringing... reminding me about this movie. I haven't thought about wanting to watch this in a long time, but cheers, man. And Chris Froming, thank you so much. Nick and Danny, I appreciate it, guys. Chris says, hey, HG, how you been? I just started my esports journey as a job and now make $60 to $100 a day. Dude, that is badass. That's awesome. That's I don't know if that's your main gig or what, but what a fun gig. $60 to $100 a day. Let's say you make $100 a day. It's $30 days in a month. Let's say you got $3,000 if you're working every single day, playing esports, making $100. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm curious. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat, but yeah, that's great, man. Congrats on starting that little journey. Hell yeah. What's cool is, and I don't know if that's your main gig, but even if that was a side gig and you only did it a few hours a day, you know, what a fun side gig to do. That's why I'm so, it's really cool that I have HelloGreedo as a side gig, because like every firefighter that I know also has a side gig. You know, I know guys that install cabinets. I know guys that have like little pressure washing businesses around Jacksonville that do it on their off days. And then here I am. What's my side gig? HelloGreedo. How cool. You know what I mean? It's pretty awesome. Get to talk about Star Wars, hang out, make fun videos, make a little bit of extra income on the side. It's pretty badass, man. But cheers, Chris. Enjoy it. That sounds fun. And Nick the Geek says, are you ready for some football? Raiders hosting the Ravens tonight for Monday Night Football. Sorry about that loss for the Jags yesterday, man. My Vikings came back down 14, but in overtime 27-24. Best of luck to Duval. Nice. Yeah, it's, we get our hopes up so much every single season. We've talked about this before, right? I mean, everything from, going back to David Garrard, and then moving through the years, Bortles and Blake, Bortles, and then we had, what was his name? Started with a G. Blaine Gabbert, and then we had, I feel like we just, every couple years, we just completely overhaul everything, and it's just, it's, we all get our hopes up, and everybody makes fun T-shirts for the new quarterback, and then the next year he's gone, and the team is completely different, new coach and everything. It's just like this endless cycle of, oh shit, this didn't work. Let's just rip everything up and throw a bunch of new shit in the wall, see what sticks, which is fine. I'm like, as a Jags fan, I feel like you're instantly set up for disappointment before the season even begins. Like, obviously you're sitting there, you got your hopes up, this new rehaul of the team, what Urban Meyer's going to do, and then it begins, and you just instantly feel yourself back into normal Jags fan mode where, oh yeah, why did I think anything was going to be different? Yeah, it's kind of funny, Nick. We were watching it. We put our daughter down for a nap. And we were watching the game. My daughter was snoozing, and it was like the end of the first quarter, and I looked at my wife and I was like, "You want to go lay in bed?" She was like, "Yeah." And then we both like took a nap from the beginning of the second quarter until almost the beginning of the fourth quarter. And we didn't miss shit. It was just like, same old Jags, whatever. A nap at this moment is more important than paying attention to this shit, But anyway, I'll keep an as much of an optimistic view as I possibly can of this season, but we'll see, man. We shall see. But cheers. I thought about making a t-shirt that said like, I want to make a t-shirt that is all teal, and then it has like gold lettering that just says, I both hate and love the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I think that would be a fun t-shirt. But anyway, I appreciate that, Nick. Danny, Swish, and Donick, I appreciate that, guys. Danny says, hey man, it's been a while. I'm so puny yet nervous for, I think you corrected yourself. I saw, where did it go? You said, you meant to say pumped. Okay, not puny. Okay, nice. Danny says, I'm so pumped yet nervous for the Kenobi show. Also, if you haven't seen Manchester by the Sea, it's a must watch. Yeah, that's the one with Casey Affleck, right? Right? Manchester by the Sea? Yeah. Yep. I remember watching this. I remember really enjoying it, and it's one of those movies that you'll probably never watch again. One of those movies where like, oh yeah, that was really good. Everybody was great in it. The story was good, but then you just kind of feel like shit afterwards. And yeah, you go, oh, I'm glad I watched that, but that's not going to be one that I'm going to pop into the old VCR and watch over and over again on road trips, right? But yeah, Dan, I'm excited for it too. I'm excited for it too. Kenobi, the Kenobi show. So I'm going into it just really with low expectations is not the right way to put it, but I'm kind of curbing my enthusiasm a little bit just because for me, I don't want the show to be like balls to the wall, lightsaber fights and like Vader and Kenobi duking it out. And if Darth Maul pops up, stupid. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of stuff. Wait, that's not a possibility. Darth Maul's not. Wait, yeah, Darth Maul's not even around anymore. Yeah, I'm getting my timelines confused here. I'm getting my timelines confused here. Anyway, I don't want the Kenobi show to just be like complete, like, hell yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi, lightsaber king. You know what I mean? Force power extraordinaire. I want the show to be very subdued. I like wouldn't even care if we never even saw a lightsaber in the entire show. I think it would be really interesting to kind of like do a small scale character study of this self-isolated guy on Tatooine, kind of on the run, kind of coping with what just happened. You know, kind of coming to grips with the state of the galaxy now. To me, that's way more interesting than what I kind of feel like we're going to get. That's my pessimistic side of my brain coming into play. But yeah, man, I'm pretty pumped for it. Yeah, I'm kind of anticipating it being, I don't know, way more, I don't know, action-packed or crazy than I want it to be. But I don't know. And you know, also, Danny, I've talked about this recently, but one second.
That I take breaks in between my games. I play about 8 hours a day. Sometimes
Damn.
I clock in late night if I'm feeling up for it, but sometimes I feel it's hard for me to take a break.
Chris, thank you so much. Give me 1 sec. 8 hours a day is a hell of a lot of gaming. Even if I was getting paid for it, man. I don't know. Like, if you see my streams, I do, well, exactly. This is a 30-minute live stream. It's probably going to end up being 45 minutes. That's just how things go. But if I have a hard time streaming for more than an hour, especially if I'm playing video games. Give me 1 sec, though, Chris. But yeah, Danny, like, I've talked about this recently. I am excited for Kenobi, but, you know, let me list the shows that we have on the horizon, right? The confirmed shows, the ones that are still in production. We got Kenobi. We got Boba Fett. We got Ahsoka. We have Lando. We have Cassian Andor. And we have The Acolyte. 6 shows. And the only one that doesn't have the name of a character in the title, the only one that doesn't have a familiar face that we know of is The Acolyte. The other 5 are all characters that we're already familiar with. Like, that's kind of a bummer to me. I don't like that direction. You know, I would rather have a couple shows on the horizon that are just building an entire new world of Star Wars with new characters and stuff like that. You know, but it's yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Danny. Swishfish, Donick, Vince, and Chris, thank you guys so much. Swishfish says, thoughts on the new Matrix trailer? I hate it personally. Seems like you might too. Basically 3 minutes of, hey, remember this. Yeah, it looks very similar to the original Matrix. In terms of the fish out of water experience, in terms of follow the white rabbit, it seems like there's going to be a lot of very similar. I don't know. I don't like to prejudge a movie before I see the movie, you know. But the trailer, honestly, it didn't get me that excited. It did make me more hopeful that it's going to be a solid sequel, though. Because I'm not a fan of the Matrix sequels. The second one's not too bad. It had some fun ideas with the keeper. What was his name? The keeper, the key master, right? The key master. And then the architect was in that one too, right? It had some fun ideas. Yeah, it had some fun ideas, but yeah. Overall, the 2 sequels, meh, whatever. The Matrix is kind of like Jurassic Park for me. To me, the only Jurassic Park that I really like is the first one. To me, it might as well be a standalone movie. The other ones, I mean, they don't really exist in my brain. Like, when I think of Jurassic Park, I don't think of this broad franchise of Jurassic World and The Lost World and these other movies. And so I don't really think of that, to tell you the truth. I just think of the single Jurassic Park movie, that to me is light years better than any of the other ones. Same with Jaws, right? Jaws is a single movie. The sequels to Jaws don't exist. They don't exist in my brain. And Matrix is kind of the same way to me. Like I see it as almost just like a standalone individual movie. That's all we needed. You know, it was great. But I'm gonna see the new Matrix movie. What's it called? Renovate Matrix Renovations. What is it called? Matrix Resurrection? What is it called? Matrix. Is it Matrix Resurrection? Is that what I said? Resurrections. Matrix Resurrections. All right. Yeah, I hope it's trippy. I hope it has some interesting ideas in it, but I'm not expecting much, to tell you the truth. But anyway. I appreciate that, Swish. We shall see. We shall see. Donick Patrice, thank you so much for the silent support there. I don't know if you meant to type a little message in there or not. If you did, I'll keep an eye on the chat, but I'm not seeing anything. But Donick, I appreciate that silent support, man. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you are having a fantastic days, man. Days? Fantastic day. Cheers. Vince, Wynn, and Chris, thank you guys so much. Vince says, it's early, but I'm getting into it already. Favorite Halloween watches, Monster House, an original Halloween with some Munsters on the side for me. Nice, man. Yeah, we actually, well, you saw me post on or respond to you on Instagram, comment on your picture. We bought that same exact 12-pack over the weekend. It's that. I'm assuming you've tried them all. Maybe not, but the coffee pumpkin one is ridiculous. It's too good. So yeah, we're gearing up for it too. We're gearing up for the season. But my favorite Halloween watches, we always watch the original Halloween. I like oh man, there's really no Halloween movie that we have to watch, like we must watch. Usually we watch things that we've never seen before. Like that's kind of what we do is every year we kind of watch a horror movie, something that we've never seen before. And we always have big ambitions to watch a bunch of them. But we always end up like watching one, maybe two. Like a few years ago, we watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I had never seen it. My wife had seen it a bunch growing up. I had never seen it. It's good. Whatever. Last year, I think we watched Evil Dead. The original Evil Dead. And, I appreciate it for being a super low budget, like, college movie and, you know, really inventive with its gore and stuff like that. But I have zero desire to ever watch that movie again. Meh. If you have any recommendations, man, we're all ears. Because a lot of the times I feel like we watch something and it's just kind of a bust. We did watch... what is that movie called? The Heritage? No, not Heritage. It's called... I'm going to figure it out without Googling it. Hereditary. Yep, Hereditary, right? Is that what? Yeah, Hereditary. Yeah, we watched that. That was pretty good. Liked that. Yeah, if anybody has any recommendations for spooky, scary movies, I'm all ears, man. We're not really into slasher stuff. Does nothing for us. More weird, fucked up, odd. People are weird. That's basically the criteria. Ugh, people are gross. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Vince. I'm trying to think what else we've watched over the years, but yeah. Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat. Trick. Treat. 2007 film. The Lighthouse. I forgot about that movie. I want to watch that. Trick or Treat. 83 on Rotten Tomatoes. Deftly crafted tribute to Halloween legends. Trick or Treat hits all the genre marks with gusto and old-fashioned suspense. All right. All right, maybe I'll check it out. Check it out. Let's see. It comes at night. It comes at night. Comes at night. Yeah, in terms of like types of movies that we watch, horror, scary, whatever you want to call them, is very, very, very. It's very rare for us to watch something like that. It's probably just because you got to be in the mood, in the season for it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna watch like a scary movie in June. What's scary about June? Anyway, it starts with pumpkin beer, Vince. It's already begun. Cheers, man. And Chris Froming, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Let me take a quick sip of the water. Chris says, how would you recommend that I take breaks in between my games? I play about 8 hours a day. Sometimes I clock in late if I'm feeling up for it, but sometimes I feel it's hard for me to take a break. Yeah, like I was saying, 8 hours is a lot. I can't think of the last time that I played video games for longer than 2 hours. I think the last time that I played video games for longer than 2 hours was a few months ago with my buddy. Golly, that's probably the last time I played anything. What are you looking to do on your breaks? If you're playing 8 hours a day, I would take a good long break, and do something productive in between. Like get your mind off the game, a little reset, listen to a podcast, go for a run, do some laundry. You know what I mean? Like stretch, get out, move your bones. I would recommend doing that. Like, what are you playing? Are you playing like Counter-Strike or something? How do you make money on esports? I'm very curious about this world. Very curious. It's interesting though. Yeah, it's really hard for me to take a break. I mean, if you don't feel like you need to take a break, then don't take one. You know what I mean? But after 2 or 3 hours, if you want to, maybe you can have like a good exercise routine or something like that. That's what I would do. If like after a few matches, if you're 2 or 3 hours in, lace up those shoes, go running, go for a little 2-mile jog. It's because I see all this money come in, so it also makes it hard for me to want to stop. But it does feel long sometimes, but most of the time I enjoy it. But good point. I've taken my dog out. Yeah, walks, but I play in a league. What walks, but I play in a league? Oh, on walks, but I play in a league. What are you playing? I'm curious. That's really interesting to me. But yeah, if you Mobile Premier League, they have multiple games that switch up from time to time. Interesting. Yeah, this is a whole new world I've never really heard of, man. Interesting. Yeah, if you don't feel like you need, I mean, like, let's face it, if you're making money playing video games for 8 hours a day and you're not getting burned out with it, I mean, most people that work regular jobs would hear you go, oh, you play 8 video games for 8 hours a day and you get paid to do it. And they would be like, why would you ever take a break? But sometimes you need to, right? That's a long ass time clicking and clacking on keyboard or whatever it is on your phone. But yeah, I would, force yourself. It's Chris says, it's the mobile esports scene. So mini games, but esports nonetheless. So, okay. So you're not on a strict schedule, right? You don't have to be anywhere at a specific time. You can log in and play whenever you want. If that's the case, then, you know, if you split up your gaming over the course of 12 hours and you take 4 good long hour breaks, then, you know, you get some productive stuff done. You might not be as tired. I don't know. Screen's bright. Yeah. But I don't know, man. That's cool. I'll have to look into that. I feel it personally. I'd probably get really burned out. But I say that, but dude, if this world of, I don't know how old you are, Chris, and if you want to divulge that information, cool. If you don't, I understand. But I feel like so I'm 35. I've been playing with the same group of dudes literally since I was 15. Like, we've been playing video games together online for 20 years. Same group of guys I grew up with. We've gone from, you know, original Diablo to Day of Defeat and Counter-Strike and everything from now and back then. And I feel like if this world of streaming, if this world of esports, if this world of, you know, YouTube existed when we were 15, 16, 17, 18, around that time, you know, I feel like we would have been early adopters and we would have been like streaming and doing esports and playing in leagues and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of, and making podcasts. Like, this world did not exist when I was growing up. And it's interesting for me to think about with how much gaming I did back then, what we would have done with the resources that exist now, if we had those at our disposal back then. You know what I mean? It'd be interesting. It's just interesting to think about. But yeah, you know, 21, nice, man, nice. But it would have been a disaster. You're probably right, Catherine. There's no question in my mind there would have been, oh my goodness, it would have been horrible. You're right. Is a Let's Player. I don't know if I ever could have done that, man. I guess every video game stream is technically a Let's Play, right? Or is there a specific like structure to a Let's Play for it to be labeled a Let's Play? Anyway, that's 38 minutes of a 30-minute live stream, ladies and gentlemen. So I have Trick or Treat pulled up. I have Solaris. It comes at night. Those are the movies that I think I'm gonna check out. If anybody else has any kind of recommendations for kind of scary movies this Halloween, let me know. I'm all ears, man. Again, we haven't watched. It's in terms of types of movies. It's the genre that we rarely look into, just because. Yeah, like I said, you probably have to be. But for me, I can't watch a scary movie in like May or June. It has to be around Halloween, right? Why is Donnie Darko one of the most popular streaming movies right now? Let's see. It's in theaters? What? No. Did they re-release Donnie Darko in the theaters? In theaters soon. What? Are they really putting out Donnie Darko? I gotta look this up. Let's just turn this into a me Googling shit live stream. Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko is coming back to theaters in 4K. Oh, this is from 2017 though. theatrical re-release. Let's see. Followed into it without killing. I don't know. Weird. For whatever reason, it Donnie Darko on Rotten Tomatoes says it's being released in the theaters soon. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. All right, guys. Actually, let me see. In theaters. I'm very, very out of the loop when it comes to new movies, and haven't really looked anything up. But we did watch Stillwater, and we watched Annihilation. Those are the two most recent movies we've watched. Annihilation was pretty good, man. I love kind of out there, weird-ass sci-fi movies. Over the Garden Wall. Let's look this up. Over the Garden Wall. Oh, it's a show. Okay. Oh, Elijah Wood is in it? On an adventure, the brothers Wirt and Greg get lost in an unknown strange forest adrift in time. Oh, this sounds fun. All right, I'm going to... Oh, it's on Hulu. Nice. Okay, I'm going to keep this up. Might be something that we'll check out. All right, guys. That's it from me. Weird. If you like Solaris, you might also like Howard Stern's Private Parts. Those movies are connected, right? Cool, Rotten Tomatoes. Cool. There must be some overlap with the casting or something. I wonder how the algorithm decided that. All right, cool. Anyway, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. To everybody who supported the channel this evening, cheers. I appreciate it, guys. All right, so don't know what I'll be doing the rest of the week. I'll probably be streaming Wednesday at some point in the afternoon. I might start streaming around like noon Eastern time or so. And I might turn it into a video game stream. I have not decided yet. But, yeah, we'll see, man. Maybe like an hour of shooting the shit and then like 30 minutes of Battlefront 2. But, yeah, anyway. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will... Pew! Oh, Vince! Thank you so much, man, for coming in with the final super chat and channel support. Vince says, The Invisible Man. Oh, we did watch The Invisible Man. I forgot about that. That's what we watched last year. With the girl from... what's that show called? Elizabeth Moss. Yes, Elizabeth Moss. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I forgot about that. Ready or Not. Let's look this up. Ready or Not movie. Ready or Not. Okay. 2019. All these have surprisingly high Rotten Tomatoes scores. Like, most of the time I look up horror movies or whatnot, their Rotten Tomatoes scores suck ass. But, oh, this looks weird and fun. Ready or Not. Okay. Ready or Not, Trick or Treat. It comes at night. Not Donnie Darko. There we go. The Others. Wait, Dr. Sleep is the Shining one. That's a good one, man. Yeah, we'll watch that one this year. My wife really likes The Shining. I've never been able to get into it. It's not a favorite of mine. But maybe we'll watch that. That'd be a good one. The Others, The Wailing, The Ritual, The Mist, In the Mouth of Madness. The Others. The Others. This looks familiar. Let's see. The Wailing. 99%. Atmospheric, cleverly constructed mystery with supernatural thrills. I'll keep this one up. The Wailing. Oh, this... The Wailing. What's that? Audition? Have you ever heard of Audition? Yeah, 1999. Audition. I watched Audition with a buddy of mine years ago. It's just a really fucked up movie. Maybe you probably heard of it. Audition. An audacious, unsettling Japanese horror film from the director Takashi Miike? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Audition entertains as both a grisly shocker and a psychological drama. Yeah, that was creepy. I remember watching that. Anyway, all right, I'll check these out. Copy and paste into Google. I got to wake up super early, and I'll check some of these out. Anyway, Vince, I appreciate that. I forgot about Dr. Sleep. We'll watch that this year, for sure. Way better. Oh, nice. Okay. You've heard of Audition? You've seen it? Yeah, I remember watching Audition, and then we watched Gummo. Gummo came out, what, 97? Okay, so I remember watching Audition, Gummo, and there was one called Elephant, I think? Elephant movie. Yeah, Elephant. So we watched those three, and it would have been... So Elephant came out in 2003, so I would have been like a junior in high school. Elephant, Audition, and Gummo. Just three, like, bleh movies. Anyway, I appreciate that, Vince. Oscar Rodriguez, again, South Park people at Star Wars Prequel Edition. I still have it in my... my watch bookmarks. I have not had a chance to check it out. In fact, I completely forgot about it until just now, and it should have been. Oh, hold on. Should have watched it a long time ago. I talked about making a video about that too, because I had never heard of it until you brought it up, right? Let's see. What was it called? What was it called? Phantom Menace Star Wars preview. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to check that out. Make a video about it. Currently I'm making a part 2 of the Disney Plus Star Wars changes, and then I'm also going to make a video. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Maybe Much Ado About Nothing, but that's kind of a boring title. It's going to be about like people pulling tweets and overreacting to what people say, and people playing make 'em up outrage, people making up stories of like the best example is that Han Solo movie poster where the blasters were removed, or they were never removed, but people took it as some kind of like big political statement, and instead of researching things before making a YouTube video, you know, a lot of people just kind of turn on their webcam and talk without any kind of information. They just play the I'm so mad shoulder shrug, and, you know, they get their ad revenue, even though they're completely wrong. Who gives a shit, right? Just piss that integrity out the window. Just turn on your webcam and get that ad revenue. Welcome to YouTube. All right. Bearded Emperor, thank you so much, man. Constantine is a good one. Features Keanu Reeves. I saw Constantine in the movie theater. That was like the mid-2000s. What? Constantine. Exactly the mid-2000s. 2005. Yeah, I forgot about that. I remember seeing that in the theater. Don't really remember much about it at all. Like, literally at all. But I do remember seeing it. Interesting. Oh, I miss going to the movie theaters. I used to go all the time, man. We all did, right? I'll be very excited when... well, there's really nothing out right now that I'd want to go to the theater to see. I'll go to this theater to see the new Matrix movie. I'll go to, I don't, you know, whatever. I'm hopeful. I'm going to go in with low expectations. Hopefully I'm not going to be let down. I want to go to the theater to see the new Clerks movie when it eventually comes out too. Pretty excited for that, man. I like the first Clerks I love. It's one of my favorites. The second Clerks is fun too. I'm excited for the third Clerks movie. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Bearded. There's probably a lot of movies that I could think of in the mid 2000s that I saw, like that, kind of like Constantine, but like more throwaway. There was Van Helsing movie and like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. There's just a bunch of movies like around that time period that I remember seeing in the theater with my friends and going, oh, okay, like just bleh, just nothing. Anyway. Yeah, I want to see the new Bond. Yeah. But anyway. All right. I got to jet, guys. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. Again, I'll probably do a stream on Wednesday in the afternoon if you're around. We'll hang out. But all right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.